Welcome to our first tutorial on Wikispaces. In this tutorial you are going to learn how to sign in, how to add content and edit content on your Wikispace. The first thing we want to do is sign in. On the right portion of the Wikispace sign in page you will see a link at the top that says already a member, sign in. Let's click that. This will bring you into the sign-in page. We're wanting to enter our username and password here. So let's enter our username. And then our password. Then we're going to click Sign In. This will bring you to your account. There are multiple ways to get into your account. One way that we're going to learn today is by going up to the top of the screen where it says My Wikis. As you can see, a box has just popped up listing the Wikispaces that I've created. I've created one thus far, known as JBS Classes. We're going to click that. This will bring you to the main page of the Wikispaces. Now, I've added a few pages here to the left that are already listed, but for this tutorial, let's make an entirely new page and show you how to edit and add content. At the top of your Wikispace, the very first link at the top says New Page. Let's click that. When you create a new page, you must add a page name. For this demonstration, we'll call the page name Learning How to Edit Wikispaces. There is a place where you can add a tag name. We're going to skip this portion and press Create. Now, this brings you to your newly created page. I want to draw your attention to the top. There is an editor toolbar that appears at the top of your new page. If you position your mouse on the editor toolbar, you can click it when it turns into 4 arrows and pull it down to where you can see more of the tools that are available here. Now, what we're going to do in this tutorial is type a sentence onto your new page and show you how to use the various features on the toolbar. So clicking on the white space here, we're going to highlight and erase the sample content. We're going to write a new sentence here. We are learning about Wikispaces today. So that you can see this a little more clearly, I'm going to increase the size of my text. You can also do this with me. We're going to highlight the text with our mouse, much like we would do in Word. Go up to the menu bar that says Normal, click that. Now there are several headings here. There's headings 1 through 6. Let's click on heading 1 and see what happens to our text. Now you can see that it has enlarged the text much larger. Let's try that one more time. Highlighting the text, clicking on what says heading 1, let's click heading 2. Makes the text just a bit smaller, still bold. As you can see, each one of these makes the heading look a little bit different. Each heading size makes it look a little bit smaller. For this demonstration today, let's go back to heading 1. Alright, now we want to learn how to use the simple features such as italicizing, underline, changing colors of text, numbering, and bulleting. So let's start out. Let's change We Are Learning to be italicized. You simply highlight the text We Are Learning and you click on the I, which stands for italics. Now our text has become italicized. Let's learn how to underline. Clicking on About Wikispaces Today, let's click on the U at the top, underline. Now you can see that my text has been underlined. Let's change the color of this sentence. Highlighting it again, clicking on the T with the paint brushes. This will bring up a new menu that says Basic and Advanced. Now here we can change several things. We can change the font. Let's pull this menu down. You can see that there are several options here. I'm going to click on Comic Sans. You can also change the size by changing the plus sign or the minus sign that are on either side of 100%. We can make it smaller. By pushing the minus sign, we can make it bigger by pressing the plus sign. We can also change the color of the text by clicking on the color that appears there. A color wheel will pop up. Let's change our text today to blue. We can click on blue and it will make it blue, or we can vary the color blue by moving the small circles, by clicking on the circles here and moving them about. It changes the color or shade of blue to be lighter or darker depending on your preferences. So we're going to make it about a medium blue here. And you can do this with any color. You can do this with green, gray, any color. So we're going to leave the text there blue. Right now the background color is set to be white. We can also change the color in much the same way for the background. On this particular menu, you can also change the alignment of your text to be left, centered, or right. Let's click on Center. We can also change the vertical position to be subscript or superscript. We're going to leave this feature alone. Subscript makes your text really tiny, and beneath another part of the text, superscript makes your text raise up as an exponent in a math equation. So we're going to leave this one alone. We could also check strike through. We're going to unclick that though. And now we can apply our style. So let's click that. Now you can see that we have changed our text color. We've learned to italicize and we've learned to underline. This concludes the first editing tutorial. Join us next time for the next editing tutorial.